Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday. Welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops. I hope you all had a really good week. I've had pretty busy week myself. Few changes around here. Most of you guys are aware if you follow me over on Instagram. I will be sharing another video just a little bit later on this afternoon. That's going to be a little bit of a bonus video for today. And it's just introducing a new member of the family. Very excited about it. And thank you guys for your excitement over on Instagram. Honestly, it made it even like a happier time, I feel like, in a way that all of you guys were excited as well. So thank you so much for that. I am joined by my most favorite assistant today, Mr. Kong. By the way, if you are new to my channel channel name is MrKongsMom because this is my baby, Mr. Kong. He is a 15-year-old pug and he is the love of my life. He's my soul dog. He is wearing a diaper. He's experiencing a multitude of health issues right now. They've been issues for a while, but they, you know, are progressing, and one of them is kidney failure, which makes holding his wee pee, whatever you want to call it, difficult for him. So we use the washable belly pants for him. He's like, I'm gonna get out of here. Anyway, I have my weekly beauty favorites to share with you, and I'm gonna dive right in. I'm gonna put the links for where you can find everything in the description box down below. So make sure you open that up if you have any questions about where to find the things. And dude, we're gonna dive right into it because it's a busy day for me and I gotta get back to doing it. All right, I'm gonna start with my my favorite shampoo and conditioner. Well, one, I've been loyal to this particular shampoo and conditioner for a number of years. You've heard about it a million times, but I recently opened up my liter sizes and was using it this week in the shower, and just every time I got out and my hair looked amazing, I was like, this is why I keep buying this stuff. This is the Alterna Caviar Anti-Aging Replenishing Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner. When I first transitioned to my gray hair, which again, if you're new, this is natural. It grew in like this, actually quite early in life. So I started going gray right around 25 and tried my darndest to cover up the grays until about my mid-30s, and then I was like, why am I doing this? This is exhausting, this is expensive, this is wasteful. I'm just gonna let my hair grow, and it is what it is. So I do have quite a number of videos on my channel in my gray hair series. I think I have a playlist for it where I share some of my favorite products, and these have definitely been in those videos. When I transitioned over to the gray, I got rid of all of my drugstore hair care because it just was not doing it for me. The results were not great. And so at the time I was seeing a hairstylist, and she kind of got me introduced to salon brands, if you will. And one of the ones that I fell in love with was this. And it's amazing. Gray hair can be a lot more porous, and so the moisture definitely gets zapped from it a lot quicker. And so I use very hydrating products on my hair that don't weigh my hair down, because as you can see, it's rather fine and thin. I think I have a decent amount of hair, but it's pretty fine and thin. So this never weighs my hair down. It cleans it beautifully. It cleans my scalp beautifully, which my scalp tends to be a little bit more oily. It gives my hair the moisture it needs and craves without making it feel gross or silicone-y, or just makes it feel better. And for that, I'm willing to blow the money on it. These two I actually bought through Costco. It was online, Costco.com. I was kind of going through their beauty products one day and I was like, wait, what? This is there? So I think I paid $80 for the Duo, which is a screaming deal, because if you buy the Alterna, you know that usually the 16-ounce Duo of the shampoo and conditioner is probably the same price. So thank you, Costco, for another amazing deal. I I live for my Costco deals. It's not currently on Costco. I'll just warn you right now, because believe me, I stock their beauty products like it's going out of style. You know, you can buy this. It might be on sale somewhere. I'll look around and I'll see if I can find where I can link this that's on some kind of sale right now. So I just love it. Also, in my shower this week, I just love this smell so much. Again, if you're new, I am a lover of the smells. I know a lot of people have fragrance aversions and, you know, like toxins, but I don't care. I love smelly things. This is the Scentworks Golden Vanilla Shower Gel, and I love all scents that are vanilla-based, creamy, foody. If there's coconut in anything, I am all over it. And this is a beautiful friend, a beautiful blend, if you will, of all the things that I love. Oh, it's so good. Also, this is a very hydrating body wash. This is a blend of rich vanilla, spun sugar, and coconut cream. Get out of town, right? You can find this particular brand at Kohl's. I'll link it down below. There might be a sale for the holiday weekend, so if there's a sale, I'd say definitely get the body wash, definitely get the body spray. The lotion is really nice too, but I have so many other lotions in my collection that I was like, don't really need it. But the body wash for sure. Again, very hydrating, love shaving my legs with this, and it just smells so good. It is to die for delicious. Also, in things that smell good, my perfume this week was this beauty. This is the Ellis Brooklyn Myth, and I have not doused myself this morning, so let us commence the spritz. Ugh, stop it, you guys. Okay, Ellis Brooklyn. These are spendy perfumes. I think they're $100. They're kind of expensive. I recently picked up the bee scent from them, but ended up returning that one because it just didn't have any lasting power. However, the Myth and the Raven, which are my two favorite scents from Ellis Brooklyn, have amazing lasting power. This Myth is a beautiful white, crisp, summery floral. If you are looking for a new signature summer scent, might I suggest this? It is really to die for. Ellis Brooklyn is available now at Sephora and Ulta, and they do have a what do you call it? Like a sample pack available where you can sample all of their different fragrances. I would suggest maybe starting out with that. I think you're going to love the Myth, but you could love something else. Who knows? I think all of them are probably pretty amazing, but this one especially is so good. The Raven is like an amber-based scent. I loved that one during the fall and winter. So beautiful. And again, amazing lasting power, just projection. Everything about it is beautiful and perfect, and well worth the investment for me personally. But you guys know me. I can blow money on a lot of things. Okay, earlier this week I shared my top 5. Well, there was bonus suggestions in there as well, but the idea was top 5 sunscreen suggestions for an oily skin type, which I did with I did a collab with my friend Melissa over at Miss Melissa M. And one of the SPFs that I put in that video was the Supergoop Mineral Sheer Screen. I've been using this all week because I recently, and you just probably saw in my empties, finished one of my Paula's Choice Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defenses, which is my #1 SPF. This is right up there with the Paula's Choice for me. It is beautiful. It wears so well on my oily skin, and it doesn't clog my pores. It doesn't give me like this crazy white cast. It pairs really well with my powder foundation, which I am an exclusive powder foundation girl. Oily skin doesn't mix with liquid foundation. And if you're gonna leave suggestions for liquid foundations in the comments, I've tried pretty much all of the matte liquid foundations. They just don't work on me, and they accentuate the look of my pores, and it doesn't work for me. I have several powder foundations that I absolutely love, and I actually have quite a number of videos on my channel where I show you guys how I apply my powder foundation, what my favorite powder foundations are. Let me just tell you guys right now, I am running on very, very little sleep right now. So this, like, stumbling over my words is my brain just basically telling me, please go take a nap. You really need to take a nap. So anyway, this is fantastic. I will say, someone mentioned that the scent of this, it's not like it's overly fragrant, but it does have a scent to it. Someone said buttered popcorn. And I would kind of agree with that, but it's not offensive, and it's not strong buttered popcorn. To me, it's almost like a coconut cream buttered popcorn type scent. I'm probably not doing a good job of like promoting this product right now. Not that I'm here to promote products, but this is it's an interesting fragrance, let's just say. I don't mind it, but if you are one of those people that is like hypersensitive to fragrance, you probably want to skip this one. There we go, I got it out. Also, in skincare, I am back on the snail mucin train like you wouldn't believe. I've recently finished, and again, you saw it probably in my empties video on Thursday, I finished my COSRX Snail Mucin Radiance Duo. So it was one of those ones where it had like the dual pump situation, and went through that entire thing, really liked it, but I don't think the radiance part of it really added anything to the Snail Mucin for me personally. It worked just as well as the plain old Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence, which is the original one that I started with. You can see I'm almost done with this bad boy. I'm gonna need to drive myself down to Ulta here in the next couple days and pick up a backup, because I don't wanna be without this. This is such a beautiful essence to put on your skin when you have a compromised barrier. I recently had a little bit more filler put into my lower lip to kind of even it out with the top lip. It takes some adjusting. By the way, thank you to all of you who were so kind to my friend Amy, the injector that I go see for my Xeomin and my most recent lip filler. And you were just so wonderful and sweet to her during that live stream. She was kind of nervous about doing it, but you guys made it so easy, and I want you to know how much I appreciate you for that, because I know that it can be very intimidating for someone to come into a situation like this and be in front of a camera when they're not necessarily used to doing this on any kind of regular basis. So thank you for that. But so when she did it, you obviously, I feel like this is the wrong word, but you have to disinfect the area. I know there's like a medical term for it, but the stuff that she used definitely caused a little bit of what I think was maybe contact dermatitis on the corners of my mouth. And so I've been using this and specifically focusing it on those areas, cleared it up immediately. This stuff is magic. I feel like it has healing properties. I think if you have a compromised skin barrier, this would be kind of a good thing to incorporate. It's very soothing. It's hydrating. It's wonderful. It plumps my skin up. It just makes everything look better. I love this. Also, recently repurchased my Dermatology Needleless Serum. So this is, I've actually been alternating this with my Paula's Choice 20% Niacinamide Serum in the mornings. So every other morning I'm doing the needleless serum. I crave niacinamide, especially in my skincare in the morning. Niacinamide is the ingredient that I use to actually finally shrink the look of my pores. It made such a big difference, you guys. I started out with the Paula's Choice 10% and then graduated to their 20% when they released that. I'm really kind of living for the 20% right now. But that being said, I probably don't need to use that every single day. So I thought this would be good to alternate with. This is wonderful. I've gone through several of these. The Dermatology Needleless Serum has some really nice soothing ingredients in it. It's got some glycerin in there, has some hyaluronic acid in there. It has peptides, ceramides, the niacinamide, which again is super important to me. There's panthenol in here. Again, I love this stuff. This is probably one of the more expensive things on the dermatology website, but I absolutely think it's worth it. And I bought this one myself. I mean, I'm part of their like partner program, but I really do love the products and use them and have seen really great results from them. So this one here, again, gives me that nice shot of niacinamide that I love every single morning, but it also gives me the soothing, hydrating ingredients. I use it from here to here. It just goes all up in this area and it plumps everything. It helps to give me that really light layer of hydration, which as someone with a very oily skin type, I can't just be going in there in the morning with like a nice thick, heavy moisturizer like you dry people do. That would be a disaster for me. But I do believe in hydrating oily skin. I just do it in like really light layers, and that is what works for me. Also this week, I had a massive honker of a zit. I think you can still see the scar. Yep, there it is. You guys see that? Oh man, I don't know where this thing came from, but it was huge and it was right on my jaw. Even Stella was like, that's the big one. It's like, I know, go away. So this stuff, within a day of putting this on the first time, it shrank it by more than half, and within a couple days, completely gone. I have no bump left. I mean, there's like that little bit of discoloration, but that'll go away. This is the Derma Sulfur Spot treatment. This is a colloidal sulfur treatment. It also has tea tree oil in it, and it has salicylic acid. All good things for breakouts, right? So what you do with this is you take a Q-tip, and you don't want to shake this up. You want the solution to be separated. So at the bottom here is calamine. Yeah, this is calamine down here, and your tea tree oil, your salicylic acid, all of that other fun stuff is just floating around in there. So what you're going to do is dip your little cotton bud in there till you get to the bottom, and then lift back up. You will have a nice coating of the calamine as well as the solution, and then you just dot it on your pimples. And it leaves obviously little pink spots on your face, but I do it at night, so it's fine. When I wake up in the morning, the zit is just so much better. I don't break out a whole lot. No, knock on wood. Let me find all the wood. My big like issue on my face has never really been like pimples or zits. It really has been mostly blackheads, sebaceous filaments. Blackheads, not anymore because of my diligent use of BHA. But if I'm not good about keeping up with the BHA, I can get those sebaceous filaments, and then it makes your pores look a lot bigger. So, but for the occasional little pop-up, this is fantastic, and this will last you forever. I mean, if you buy this now, you'll probably have it for the next, I don't know how many years. This one expires in 2023. I am not going to be done with this by then. Is it the end of 2023? Okay, good, yeah. We got a couple more years together. I'm sure you'll see it pop up in favorites over the next few years, I'm sure, because I mean, I'm not gonna like remain zit free forever, but so love that. And it's super affordable. Back in the day, I used to have the Kate Somerville version of this. It's more expensive than this, so, and I think this is even better. So I'd say go for the Derma E, save a few bucks. Okay, what do we want to do next? Should we do, I'll show you guys my polish that is on my toes. Okay, you guys know I love the Nail Topia polishes. These are wonderful. They just recently came to Ulta, and my friend Susan tried a bunch of them and was like, hey, these are amazing. So then I bought this gorgeous green called Yacht Week. Oh, it's so pretty. If you like a really nice minty green for summer, get you some Yacht Week. It's beautiful. But on my toes this week, and probably for the next couple weeks, because this polish lasts forever. I have the Nail Topia, which, by the way, they say that this is a biosourced, chip-free nail lacquer. It's obviously cruelty-free. That's really important to me if you're new here. It's vegan. They say that they have fruit and vegetable technology in here. So they have AHA and PHA infused into this for a smooth, long wear. 2 coats, you guys, done, and lasts forever. I also use their base coat and top coat. Get you these as well, it makes a difference. I mean, by itself, the polishes work great on their own, but when you combine it with their base coat and top coat, amazing. Anyway, this is, all right, I need to get some old lady cheaters here because I'm already struggling with this. Sky Space Needle? Yes, Sky Space Needle. I'll link it down below, just in case that doesn't actually say sky. There's like, okay, in my defense, there are numbers like written over that, so I think it's Sky Space Needle. It's a gorgeous creamy navy blue, to die for. Looks beautiful. Beautiful on the toes for summer. Let's do some makeup. Okay, lots of questions about what I have had on my lips, and I will be doing a makeup haul next week at some point, hopefully, if my stuff ever gets here. I ordered a few things from Sephora, and then I also ordered some things from the brand specific website. It's Marc Jacobs. Spoiler alert. They seem to be clearancing all of the Marc Jacobs beauty stuff out of Sephora. I have been told that it is to rebrand or refresh the brand. I still have my doubts about that. I'm wondering if they are potentially just thinking about doing away with it. Anyway, I love the Marc Jacobs makeup. It bummed me out when I saw that it started disappearing off the Sephora website. So I finally placed an order for some things that I've always wanted, because I don't know if any of this stuff is ever gonna come back. And if it does, it might come back different. So anyway, where am I going with this? Where are the lip products? They're here. I really hate to say this and show you this because this is now sold out on the Sephora website, but I think you can still get these products separately, so I'll link them separately down below. But it is the Marc Jacobs Sugar High Nude Lip Trio. It's so good. So it came in this cute little set here, and again, I knew I was gonna love the color. And these are all three in the shade Sugar High, which is his latest like sugar release. So there's Sugar, and then the Sugar High. The Sugar High, I think I like even more than the Sugar. It is a beautiful rosy nude. I feel like this is a rosy nude, right? That's what it looks like to me. Today I am just wearing the lipstick, which is tiny, but that's more than enough lipstick. I mean, that's gonna take me a while to get through anyway, but says the girl who bought like two. Anyway, the lipstick, I love the Marc lipstick formula. It's very creamy, it's matte, but it's comfortable. So I have this with the gloss on today. On days where I've wanted like more ridiculous looking lips, I have lined my lips, and that definitely gives you like a bolder look. And I don't really do bold. So when I say bold, I mean most people are gonna think like, oh yeah, that looks normal. I really tend to stick with nudes, pinky nudes, rosy nudes, peachy nudes. I don't really get out of the nudes, to be totally honest. It's very comfortable for me. So yeah, these are great. If you want any of them on their own, I'll link them separately down below, but I'm sorry. So you'll see this stuff again in the haul. Been working on finishing this, and I'm probably gonna repurchase it anyway, but I love this stuff. At first, I think I liked it at first, but the more that I'm using it now, the more I really, really like it. So this is the Milk Makeup Blur and Set Matte Loose Setting Powder, this guy right here. It comes with one of these like mesh guys. I don't know, do you see all that powder flying out of there? Great, it's everywhere. I really like to put this on after my SPF dries down and settles into my skin, and before I put on my powder foundation. So I use just a sponge and I tap it in there, and then I press it into my skin. This helps to blur the look of my pores. It helps to control that excess sebum that pops up during the latter part of the day. It helps to prolong the wear of my makeup. It makes my skin look really smooth and flawless. It is not. But this really does help with that for sure. And I think the powder foundation does too. But this does come in different colors. So I have the translucent, and I think there's like potentially a medium and a dark as well. I can't remember, sorry. So if the translucent is way too pasty for you, I'm pretty pasty right now. There's other colors as well, so rest assured you can find something that works for you. My cheeks this week, which again, me and my peachy nudes. This one is just, or pinky nudes. This one is just straight up pink, but it's beautiful, and this is beautifully buildable. Today I have like a very natural amount of blush on. Sometimes I go a little overboard and I'm fine with it because it's my face. And I don't mind looking at it. I know. This can get kind of clowny if you put too much on, so be careful. It's very pigmented. This is the Laura Mercier, what are they called these? Blush Color Infusion in the shade Rosé. It's beautiful. They have several other colors as well, but this has definitely been the one that I have gravitated towards the most. It's more of like a muted rose, but it's really pretty and it's great for every day when you don't know like what to put on your cheeks. Just grab this, it's perfect. It usually goes with any eye look that I do, whether it's browns, plums, grays, whatever, this works, it's good. It's a good workhorse. Speaking of workhorse, I'm giving this one a workout this week. This is the Viseart Violet Attendu. I love it. You guys know I love my Viseart shadows, and this week I was like, I want me some mauves. And so I was sticking with this row here. This is what you have seen on my eyes all week. I have it there again. And they're super blendable. I feel like I don't need to say anything else about the Viseart shadows because I obsess about them constantly. And I'm sure you guys are like, ooh, find a new brand. But I love them, I do. They are a little bit more spendy. If you break it down per shadow, it's not that unreasonable, but still expensive when you have to buy like an entire palette. In fact, my beloved, as you guys know, is the Viseart Grand Pro 1. This was re-released, so I think it's still available. I love this. I paid $150 for this and have loved every single second of owning it. It's so good. It's all mattes. It is a huge selection of neutrals. And if I lost this, I would replace it like that. I would happily send Sephora. I got cut off, sorry. This means this video is already super long. My sense of time, my apologies. Anyway, I was saying if I ever lost this, I would immediately send Sephora or Beautylish or whoever currently has it in stock another $150 in a heartbeat to replace it. It's so good, you guys. But anyway, this is not $150, but it's beautiful. And if you love plums, if you love mauves, if you just love things that are pretty, this one's a good one to grab. And then also, because of lack of sleep, I have been getting the darkness right here in the corner of my eyes. It's not terrible. I really don't have to use concealer very often. Again, knock on wood, this is something that I'm kind of blessed with, but when I do not sleep, like when I'm potty training a puppy, there can be some darkness that starts to kind of creep in right here. So this week I've been, once again, using my lovely Rodial Banana Low Lighter. This is very expensive in terms of a concealer or low lighter, if you will. I use it like a concealer, but it does work really well. It is that kind of nice banana shade, so it's wonderful in terms of brightening. Here I am with my helpful swatches. Let's blend that in a little bit. It just, you can see, even when it's blended, that it's nice and creamy. It never creases, but it just really like provides like a brightening effect in that area and wears like a charm on my oily skin, which is what makes this a winner for me. A lot of other concealers, when the oil breaks through, will start to like congeal and get weird or just slide right off my face. This one doesn't, it stays put. So anyway, again, Rodial, good stuff. All right, you guys, I have clearly talked enough. I think the old man could use some lovin', so I'm gonna go take him downstairs with me, edit this video, get it up for you guys, and I will see you guys in the little bonus video a little later on if you're interested. All right, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo.